Hi everyone, my name is Linh, and before I jump into the topic that I'm going to talk today, I have a question for everyone. Is what do you feel after a breakup? Some people might have sadness, some even cry a lot, some even have worse depressions. I know breakup are hard, especially is came to you as a shock. But the topic I'm going to talk today is not about the feeling after a breakup. Today, I'm going to share you some tips to help you move on, to help you get over depression after a breakup. And to get that, after this topic, you can find the right treatment for yourself. Before sharing you some tip, like does somebody have a question like, why breakup are so hard? Why break? Why after breakup, a lot of people cry, sadness, even want to kill themselves? Why? To this, um, answer these questions, professor of psychologist at State University of New York, Irons, has been researching the impact of love on the brain for 3 decades. He, with Professor Sim Mikey, began taking a lot of experiments of, about the effect of love on human brain. And after 3 decades, they have the hypothesis that um, love affect to your brain in the same way like many addicted drunk do. So this make your brain release the feel-good chemicals. So the feel-good chemicals called dopamine, and these chemicals make your brain and even your body feel zero pain. So that's why after breakup, you will lose these chemicals, and losing is like being an uh, addict, addict who cannot use drunk anymore. And plus, with the sadness after losing the one that you love, it came called emotional and physical problem, just like tiredness and anxieties. Emotional stress can also rush can also send out a rush of stress hormones that make you feel like you have a heart attack, and this phenomenon is called a broken heart syndromes. So after breakup, you might have some common symptoms like loneliness, sadness, irritability, a change in appetite, and even sleep trouble. So after knowing why breakups are so hard, why people are crying a lot after a breakup, so this is we move out to the next point is how to heal the pains, how to heal your heart after a breakup. But I have a note for everyone that it will take time. It will take a lot of times to heal yourself, to recover yourself. And my tips might help some people, but it might not help you. But the important things that you need to remember is after recover yourself, you look after yourself along the way, that look before and after recovering yourself. I think you will be a better person. So let's jump into my tip. So today I give you 4 tips of how to recover yourself, how to heal yourself, how to get over this trouble. So let's jump into the tip number 1. So the tip number 1 is don't isolate yourself. Yes, don't isolate yourself. I know after a breakup, a lot of people, yeah, they want to be themselves. They don't want to talk to everyone. But this is killing you. yeah, you don't need to talk to your friend about your breakup, about your love, about everything about your breakup. You can talk to them like, what today is it? What drama is it? Does your life have any fun? Do you want to play games? But then put it in that you just try to connect with a lot of people. Don't isolate yourself. Just remember this. So the tip number 2 is avoid social media. I know avoid social media is hard. If you cannot avoid social media, just try to reduce the time you spend on social media. Why? Because when you are on social media, you might check in your ex. 100%, I know a lot of people, they will checking up their ex, what their ex are doing, but it will give you more and more bad feelings and slow down your recovery. So you don't want to be like this, right? You want to recover yourself. So try to avoid social media, and it cannot avoid it. Try to reduce the time you spend on social media. And the best way to reduce time on social media, here's tip number 3. Do exercise. The best way to reduce time social media is exercise. Exercise is have a lot of good ways. It also increase your body productions of endorphins, and endorphins can improve your mood. I have a sample of exercise that you need to do is you can do is meditate 15 minutes or even 30 minutes in a day. Meditate is the best way to recover yourself, believe me. So the last tip that I'm going to share to you is take it easy on yourself. I know. A breakup can get a big damage on your self-esteem, but rather than dwelling on what went wrong, try to learn from your mistake, and that will help you have a better relationship in the future. So don't dealing with it. Try to learn from your problems. And after 4 tips that I'm going to share to you, at the end, I want to talk to you this. I know recovering from the breakup can be the hard work. You need a lot of time. You need a lot of effort of yourself. But just remember this. If you cannot love yourself, then no one love you. So this is the end of my talk. Thank you for listening.